Wonder if we could just get away with like not talking for an entire live and then just push people over to the podcast. I did already talk, I ruined it.
Where's the music?
So as you all may have noticed,
is there music?
Yeah.
I don't think there is music on that one.
It says, look, light and music.
I'm glad it doesn't have music.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was, as you may have noticed, we don't have Harvey, so we actually have the better brother, Leo.
Dobby.
And Dobby, but Dobby is you. Thank you, Heidi, and thank you, Hart. Dobby is just the almighty Mills child.
Pretty much.
Though he is not. He's a Dobby. He's his own entity. But yeah, this is El middle brother, Leo. Actually, you're not really. I'm the middle brother. I'm the middle brother.
Middle child.
This is little brother.
Mm-hmm.
It is so funny calling you little.
Yeah,
you're just not that little anymore.
Yeah,
you help yourself, Bob. You have what you want, mate. All yours.
I feel like.
Which ones are they? They're nice ones. Fuck you.
I'll share them around.
Yeah, you better.
Actually, that one time where something wasn't for Harvey.
Max, can you join the Discord? I don't even have Discord anymore. I've seen about this, and it looks like a very exciting concept, and hope it works for everyone. But I don't use Discord. I'm so sorry. But I wish you all the best with it, and if and when at some point I do get Discord, I'll let you guys know. But there's so much on my mind right now that may be the last thing I need.
Right.
But it sounds like a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. Dobby, do you think Lando can win the championship?
Yeah, absolutely.
But genuinely though, on like a stats
It'll be
level,
tight.
It will be tight. I do hope it's as tight in the last race as like the Max Lewis one, because that was a funny watch. These are good. This is a good sweet. It's like a better, the part of a Percy pig.
Yeah.
It's a better version of that, the foam bit. I don't even like sweets. Do you like sweets? You're extra vocal today.
Not massively.
He's just woken up, just so everyone knows.
I accidentally took a nap. It's been a long week.
How'd you accidentally do that?
I was lying down and then I was asleep.
Thank you, Gyoza, for the hats.
Isn't it weird how you pretend to be asleep to go to sleep?
But the thing is, there is a difference, because I'm with you on that on most nights, but when you're like really knackered and you just like lie down in bed and it literally takes like 30 seconds to a minute to not, like, I've had those before, then that's different, because you're just like, your body is done, off it shuts. Are you Irish?
Yes. Very Irish.
Do we sound Irish? I know a fair few Irish people.
Josh is trying to call me and telling me, my mate Josh, yeah?
Which one's that?
Comes to here a lot, goes to Royal Academy now.
What does he look like?
Don't make me do
Okay. I know which one. I know who Josh is. Yeah.
He's watching. He's
Hello, Josh.
bugging me, trying to call me because he is
That's for you.
Yeah.
a bitch.
That holds very important information. That
You need to clarify.
Launch
before.
codes.
launch codes for the podcast. That's all yours. I've been doing some editing. Though actually my editing for the podcast is really easy. I'm glad I don't have Dobby's job. That's the hard shit.
It's not even hard, it's just brain numbing.
Fair.
Well, that's why we're here.
Because Dobby... Oh, yeah, that is why we're here, because we got a new podcast episode. Do you know what I do want to say? I do want to get you on at some point. Just like replace Harvey. Or even replace me. I'll sit out.
Don't make me sit with Harvey.
That's fair. We'll replace Harvey. We'll have to do a lot of convincing for that, but I think it would be funny. And I think,
What about replace Tilly?
to be honest, no, because they wouldn't want that.
She's like the point.
Yeah, she is.
I'm not 13.
But a lot of people would probably be fine with an episode without Harvey. Not all of them. I'm sure there's a bunch of there's a few
Then what if
people.
that
Thank you, Beth.
What if that episode blows up? And you just get rid of Harvey permanently?
If that episode does better than all the other ones,
It's
we
Max
would
and Leo.
permanently get rid of Harvey, and we would change the entire concept to Max and Leo.
Make it happen.
Syllables work. He's just better. Less
Schedule's
of
a little bit more difficult.
Schedule's shite.
You could move to Glasgow with me.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, no, you couldn't have said anything less appealing, I don't think. If you'd have even said Edinburgh, I'd have been like, yeah, maybe. No.
Edinburgh is literally the best city in the world.
I agree. Edinburgh's my favourite city in the world. Grades are too high for me to go there for uni.
Fair. You've been slacking on the grades then, huh?
Hey,
All four. We don't have enough mics for all four. That's the problem. We could probably rent one, to be fair. We don't actually have
he's
enough.
quite loud anyway.
Yeah, he is quite loud. We do have enough slots. It's then figuring out the shots that's the other issue, but I'm sure we could work around that. Yeah. Get a new one. They're saying get a new one like they're cheap. These things cost money, everyone, just so we know. Everything we do costs money, unfortunately. But get Paul in. No thanks. That is not what we need. Leo is enough. Leo is enough. We don't need older Leo.
I saw another suggestion of just do it without mics.
But we did that technically, not on purpose, but it was a horror show. And we were really close. We were teetering on the line of, do we put this out or do we just scrap it? And there were too many good little bits in there for us to overall scrap it. And the way the video performed, especially on YouTube, was all right. So we're happy with how that went, but we won't be doing it without mics where we can in future, because it was just a bit of a shitter that we had with the equipment. But there's 2 minutes until the new podcast episode. It's a good one. You're gonna want to see it. We're slowly but surely getting some proper formatting in there. You know, we might change around the look of the studio. That won't be for the next few months though. But it's getting there. The podcast is getting to a really good place. We're really happy with how it's going. Gonna get rid of what? The wall?
Everything.
The sofa?
The building.
Do you just sit on the floor for the podcast?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Alright. How old is Leo? Good question.
18.
Leo is 18 now.
Leo is 18.
Single and ready. Nope, he's not single.
I'm not single. No, I'm not.
Leo is 18 and not single. He's 5, according to Sadie.
I think my girlfriend's actually watching this.
Hello,
So
Sophie.
I'm not single.
Leo is not single. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. I was just doing a bit there.
She was with us yesterday.
She was with us yesterday, and Sophie is lovely. But yeah, bring back the would you rathers. See,
40 seconds.
I keep getting shut down for them. Was it actually 4 seconds?
40.
Oh, okay.
I saw someone say, did you remember to get Leo a birthday present? And do you want to tell them about my birthday present, Max?
What, from me?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Tilly smashed it. And both got him a Nintendo Switch set of controllers.
And?
Did I get you something else?
No. What were they wrapped in?
Oh yeah, we duct taped the shit out of them. They were a pain in the arse to unwrap. So
like a whole duct tape. There were 2 kinds of duct tape. There was that much duct tape.
1.
Oh
Go
yeah,
away.
podcast is
Leave
live.
podcast.
Go watch the podcast.
Go watch
you know
the
what's really
podcast.
it's mental? A lot of them stay here and go and watch the podcast whilst watching this. I don't get how that. I couldn't watch 2 things at the same time, like 2 different videos. I could, have a game on my phone.
Stops work if
Stops
my hearing
work.
stops working if there's like multiple noises happening at once.
Yeah. Everyone seems to be watching.
Oh yeah, it is there.
Oh, is this the Tilly swearing one?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Yeah. You might want to go and watch it, everyone, because Tilly starts swearing. It's mental. We have never seen or heard such words come out of her mouth.
Yeah.
It's utterly ridiculous. And I hope no one fact checks me on that, because it's not quite true.
We had to stop recording because she was swearing so much.
Because she literally just wouldn't stop swearing. She started slurring as well. Thank you, Lavian.
I didn't think you were going to go there.
I went there.
Yeah.
What does she say? You're going to have to watch the podcast to find out, I'm afraid. Is it uncensored? Yep. No, for real though, me and Leo, unfortunately not Dobby, because Dobby doesn't care. Thank you, Tia. He wasn't invited. We went to watch Tilly in her show. Thank you, Lavian. Went to watch Tilly in her show yesterday, and genuinely, she did a lot of swearing. Like, he can back me up here. Tilly. She said at least, I think, 9 or 10 swears.
Did she drop an F-bomb?
She did. Near the start. Tilly dropped an F-bomb.
An effing bomb.
It was mental. I was in the crowd just losing my shit.
Whoa.
But yeah, look, all these people are like, what? She really did. But it was for a part that she was playing. So it makes sense, kind of. But yeah, she doesn't actually like swearing out and about in public, and just even in front of us, she really doesn't swear that much. But yeah, so she was, for your guys' like information on what she was doing, bit of a tough one to explain, because it was just an Amdram, self-created, self-written, just this guy that was directing it. You wouldn't know what it is. It was called Sounds of the Sea, and it was very good, but it's not. You wouldn't know what it is, unfortunately. So, what was her part's name?
Amy.
No, she wasn't Amy.
Yes, she was. She was
Baby Amy. She was. Leo's correct. She was Baby Amy. Yeah.
She won.
She did win.
Tilly won. Tilly stabbed someone. How mental is that? I probably shouldn't say that on a live stream. Now
Tilly
I think
has
about
committed murder.
But yeah, Tilly
Take it out of next.
In a play.
In a play.
No, Tilly.
In a play.
Tilly
Thank
committed
you,
real
Lavian.
murder.
In a play. Making sure there's no clips.
Yeah. Thank you, Dobby. Saving Tilly there.
It's like the copyright audio jungle.
There was enough time between the first time you said in a play
true.
and me saying Tilly's committed murder for.
I don't know if you in Vanto it says audio jungle through any audio thing, so you don't copy it, write it, or you can't like steal it. So on Envanto, this website,
Yeah.
you download audio stuff if you have a subscription.
Yeah.
You can go on there just to browse.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're browsing, if you play the sound, it'll go audio jungle through the middle. So you can't like copy it or use it.
Yeah, fair.
For free.
Can you guys go so I can listen to the podcast? No, absolutely not. We're going to stay here for at least another 5 minutes until I am completely out of energy, which is I'm getting close. Me and Dobby have just been up some trees, so that was fun. I don't even know if we told you about that.
I heard you talking about it while I was around.
Yeah, so we were in the trees, which was
Just out in the forest.
bundle of joy.
All the way to Vietnam for that.
No, no, it was 15 minutes down the road, but
Big forest.
yeah, big old forest. We need Sarah on the podcast. Who's Sarah?
Sarah?
Oh, yeah, they put Sarah.
They said Sarah.
Well, Sarah can be spelled S-A-R-A, like Sarah.
Nah.
But, alright.
If it's spelled like that and you're pronouncing it like that, you're pronouncing it wrong.
Sarah. I'm scare acting next week. Any tips?
Be scary.
people.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I was going to say, none of us have any scare acting experience. That was pretty scary, to be fair.
I've heard stomping is good.
Yeah, stomping is
like,
good.
Like,
A swing, but a calculated swing with your hand. Get right up close to their
Swing a
face.
real
left
axe.
hook, right hook.
Swing a real axe.
Yeah.
Do you know what was mental? When we did Tully's the other week, you know the chainsaw
Yeah, they were
maze?
real chainsaws.
Well, no,
they just didn't have chainsaws.
Yeah, exactly. They are real chainsaws, they don't have chains.
They can still, fuck someone up.
Well, so one of the guys he dragged it up my shin. And I was like, are you allowed to do that with this? Like, he wasn't like overly aggressive with it, but he properly put it on my shin and dragged it up. And I was like, huh? Like, is that okay? I wasn't really that fussed, but I was like, someone else is going to have a big old problem with that. Yeah. Thank you, Lavianne. She's on smoke today. Jeez.
Someone said they couldn't figure out if I was Harvey or Leo. I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I think if you can't tell
Put your face next to mine.
You've got a much longer face than I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do we look similar? Dobby, what do you reckon?
I think I look more like Dobby.
You got similar like eyes.
Yeah, bit wonky.
Yeah.
I blame Dad.
Yeah. This is exciting.
Yeah, no. I sort of zoned out for a second. They said the nose, but I don't know about the nose. You got a wonky nose? Nah, you've not got
I don't know about
wonky
wonky.
nose. I got a wonky nose. Look, my nose like goes in that way and then... Well, I like my nose. I like that it's wonky. I'd look weird if it wasn't.
I got my left ear is bigger than my right ear.
Is it?
Yeah.
That one's the bigger one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's really strange now that I look at it. It's not, you wouldn't notice it at first glance, but when you tell someone that and then you look at Dobby, just look at both his ears.
Yeah, you have a bigger ear.
Yeah. Look, give me your ears.
He's got massive ears.
That one's slightly...
I think mine are like different trajectories. I don't know if that's
like point.
Yeah, like one of them is like angled. Like the angle, this angle here is bigger on one ear than the other.
Yeah, I get you. Anything?
I can't quite tell with you.
Sorry.
Pretty sick.
That looks about right.
Yeah, about right.
About right.
They're there.
About right. We'll take about right.
This is thrilling viewership.
Yeah, I bet you're all glad you swiped on this live stream.
As well.
Yeah, I got dodgy eyebrow for sure.
Slit through them.
Mm-hmm.
Because he thinks he's really cool.
It's not because I think I'm really cool, unfortunately.
Do you know what I might do? I might get a buzz cut and then like a shave all the way down here through my eyebrow.
Can it be like a really thick shave? Like,
yeah, like the whole eyebrow.
Yeah.
Put it down your beard as well.
Like 2 centimeters.
Just put a whole line through one side of your face.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell people it's because I've got in many fights.
Someone said get your hair done again. I think, honestly, when I next get it cut, I think I'm just going to buzz it again. I say I'll get the barber to do it, but I'm fed up of it growing out so quick. Like, the point of me shaving it was so I didn't have to deal with it, and now it's getting to a point where
Hang on a minute, it was for a challenge.
It was for a chat. Well, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes, you lost go-karting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If they didn't realise that it was only going to be me shaving my head by this point, I'm sorry. I'd teaching you how to suck eggs at that point. Sometimes content is slightly staged, though we do avoid it at all costs. In fairness,
it happened.
But it was. I mean, yeah, I did lose, and weirdly, I was gonna try and give a much better race in that video, but I just spun out and screwed myself up. So, you know, I sort of accepted my fate at that point. If I genuinely wanted to win that, I would have been a real bitch about it and gone, no, we're doing it again. Because I mean, we had time to do that. But yeah, I would have had a hissy fit. But I was like, do you know what? That's probably better for the content anyway. So, yeah. You stage everything, including this live. Yes,
yeah, we're reading off a script behind the phone.
This live is staged. Do you know what does stress me out, like, quite a bit? What was I looking at the other day? Yeah, so are you two aware of AMP? The guy like Kai Cenat and Phantom and I don't really know all of their names, but so they do these really good live streams, and I've never actually watched a full one, but I've seen enough clips to know that they do a damn good job.
I saw a clip where Speed and Kai Cenat were like chained together on different floors.
Sounds about right. And so, what really stresses me out about people like sort of, whether it be troll commenting or just like trying to be meta about someone's content or whatever, is when people put in the comments like, oh, this is so staged, this is so staged. It's like, what do you fucking expect? Sorry to turn this into a rant for a second. Okay. People are trying to entertain you. Like, no, I'm not attacking anyone in here, by the way, because I'm sure you're all lovely in comments and always positive and supportive, otherwise you wouldn't be here, because that's, you know, what we try and keep around. But I don't understand why people are so quick to be like, you've staged this content, it's fake. Why do you care? Is my question. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that. Like, if you are entertained by it, exactly, and like everything is staged. We are here to entertain. People are trying to entertain you, and then there's a bunch of people being like, "Oh, I don't like it."
Like, if your biggest issue with Game of Thrones is like, "Oh, I don't know, it doesn't seem very real."
It's dragons.
Didn't he have like all the Disney princesses? That's not really Snow White.
No, exactly. That is staged. Everything is staged. All entertainment is amplified because it's then entertaining. Like, don't get me wrong, when we turn this camera off, I don't keep this voice on. I don't start shouting at Leo because he's right next to me. There's no point. I actually speak quite calmly. But obviously, in fact, no, it depends where we are, because actually at Go 8, even when I wasn't being filmed, I was still speaking just as loud because I was having fun, and that amplifies my energy. But you switch energy on when you're trying to entertain. To just give you guys a little bit of an insight of like how this all works. I'm sure you know, but there really does seem to be a lot of people that don't know and are so quick to be like, oh, this is shit, it's not real. It's like, it's social media. Take it with a pinch of salt unless someone's been murdered. That's probably real.
I do like the idea though of us like scripting this live stream and scripting in 3 minutes of us just looking at each other's ears. That would be quite funny, yeah. Imagine if we premeditated measuring each other's ears. We didn't go, do you know what would be really good today? We're gonna have a look at each other's ears. Like, this shit is actually real. We don't really pre-plan live stream. Sometimes, you know, I will say we've got quite a few packages. There's more in the porch as well. We will be opening them possibly tomorrow if we have time to go live, but we've got quite a lot of stuff on tomorrow as well. We won't open them now because we're missing Harvey and Tilly.
So we're not good enough.
You are not, unfortunately. It's more of a case of I've been outnumbered in terms of who people are sending the PO box stuff to. You do get sent some stuff, to be fair, and you do get sent some stuff, to be fair. Yeah, we gave you one of the. You got a bag of sweets the other day,
and then he gave them to me, and I ate them.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm outnumbered in terms of Harvey and Tilly aren't here, so I'm just not going to open them without them. We could do the helmet game.
I'm not doing that
now.
We've got the helmet.
Why don't you two do it?
I've never played it. I forgot how it works. Wait, just us two? That's just us hitting each other.
Yeah, me and Harvey did that. It didn't work.
I do not have brain cells to lose.
Dobby doesn't have brain cells to lose, apparently.
You guys have enough. And you can lose some.
Someone said, when you're next seeing Evie, we should play the helmet game with her.
No, not really.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't like that. Sam's already told us not to hit her. It's like a weird thing for Sam to have to say, but...
Is that because of past incidents?
No, we've never hit Evie. It's only ever Evie that hits us, to be fair. Yeah. But like, I'm sure Sam probably assumes that we might have tried to get Evie in the helmet at some point. What is the PO box? The PO box is in our bio, but I'll read it out for you right now. If anyone wants to write it down, get your pens ready. I'll read it twice, or put it in your notes. You can put it wherever you want. It is Max and Harvey PO box 1272 GU47 7GY. One more time, Max and Harvey PO Box 1272 GU477 GY. In terms of
the and is an and symbol.
If you're wondering, yeah, I mean it doesn't really matter.
I don't know how mail works.
No, it's fine. In terms of stuff to send, it's fair game, pretty much. Obviously, try not to send anything illegal. That would be ridiculous.
Send fingers and ears.
I don't know if I'm even allowed to say this word. Actually, so I won't. But I'll try and explain to you, because I think you might have missed this maybe. We got sent a... What word can I use? A Corey. A usable Corey. Do you know what the word Corey stands for? I do not. Use C and O and do the rest. COCK.
Yeah, okay, I got that. Okay.
An adult toy. That would have been good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yep. Should have said that. Thank you, Ellie.
Corey.
That is just another word for it. Have you never? Maybe that's a bit past your time.
You're only like 3 years older than me.
I know, but words change. You keep saying mid all the time, and I want to hit you. But it is what it is. And I'm so aware that people are using different language.
That is a fantastic question. Who has it now?
I honestly don't know where it is. Genuinely don't know where it is. I get the feeling Harvey squirreled it away.
What is this?
Where?
The what? Oh.
Just up there.
Harvey rubbed it.
Someone said definitely Paul.
Definitely Paul. No, Paul didn't take it.
And I saw it and he dropped it and it like stuck to the floor.
What, did Paul do that?
No, Harvey.
Oh, did it have like a suction cup on the worm?
No, so who did that? Who got it out? Was it Duffel? No, someone else. Can't remember.
Anyway,
yeah, it was rather entertaining, that, but we'd rather not get those. So anything that you think would be funny for us to unbox or open, or even if it's like art that you do. Some people send crochet stuff, which is phenomenal. I saw that someone was working on like Jake from Adventure Time. I absolutely love Jake. I think he is probably my favourite character.
In one of these.
Oh, it is in one of them.
Crocheted
That's
Jake.
very exciting then. That is very exciting. I actually kind of want to open one now. But yeah, thank you Ellie for that. I'm very excited for that. But yeah, if anyone has any art they want to show us or anything like that, you're more than welcome. We're not going to do like an Amazon wish list thing, because I just personally feel like that's sort of begging at that point. But you know what, it's not a terrible shout for content that we want to do, actually.
I don't know.
But no, we'll fund that ourselves.
Anyone want to send us a mic?
I'll send you $5,000, Abby. Honestly, cool. Do you know what? Go for it. If you want to send $5,000 via mail, I'll put my bank details. No, it's fine. I'm not that desperate.
DM me.
I can pay off my car on my own. It's fine. I'll send you another $5,000. Well, Sophie, thank you so much. Wow, you guys are too generous.
Can someone send us a box of just like bubble wrap or like packing peanuts or something? You know, like.
Okay, for the simpleton over here, can we get some packing peanuts, please? What a weird ribbon. You could have asked for anything. Not that you would have got it, but you could have said anything.
I just like the idea of a box with like full of like stuff that's meant to keep something safe, but it's just that. Just someone sending that.
Oh dear. Yeah, no, I mean, over the next few months, we're going to really be knuckling down on content and stuff. Fingers crossed. I mean, we say that a lot, but we're really, trying to take it seriously now. We've got the music to a place where we want it to be, which is great, and everything's, running somewhat smoothly on that side. Now it's time to really knuckle down on the content.
Soon.
Dobby's going to be featured a lot. You're going to see a lot of Dobby.
I meant on the songs.
Oh, on the songs? Oh, I don't know.
Dobby's in the credits for the music video.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a box. Thanks, Ruby.
Give it to Curly.
What's going to be in the box? Yeah, Curly loves boxes, to be fair.
Severed.
Oh my god, we got 2 massive boxes today. Actually, we got so much mail today, it's ridiculous. 2 massive boxes. I thought it was something. Thank you so much, Gracie. Wow. Woo! Yeah, so we got 2 massive boxes. I was expecting a package from River Island, because little sneak peek into what's going on in the next couple of weeks. River Island are styling us for Pride of Britain, which is really exciting. They're not going to be watching this, but thanks to them for doing that. It's very kind of them. But I was expecting that. Saw these 2 massive boxes, was like, oh, that's probably the clothes. Opened it. It was 2 more crates of Prime. We cannot drink this much Prime.
Specifically, that Harvey had ordered.
Yeah, then this was the thing, because I opened them and went, why? 'Cause, don't get me wrong, I like the drink, I do. We've just got so much of it now, it's ridiculous. And then I actually gave one of the crates to Leo. I was like, Leo, you can have this, honestly, because we can't get through it. And then Harvey came in and I was like, guess what, we got Prime. And he was like, oh yeah, no, I know, I ordered it. And I was like, why did you order it? And he was like, oh, because I wanted it. I was like, fair enough, I guess I'll take that back off Leo. And I just sorted him out another random crate of other stuff that we already had. But yeah.
And I don't drink caffeine, so I just have a crate of Prime Energy now.
I'm going to sell it to his mates. Want to come... Oh, that's a good offer. Hang on.
You're not going to find it.
Want to come jet skiing? I race them.
Fair enough.
Yes. Danny, get in touch if you have a hookup for jet skis, please. We've got a biz email. I would very much like to jet ski. You guys need to do a Would You Rather themed live stream. That would be funny. I'm sure we could do that, to be fair. We typically do kind of stuff more on the podcast, though I've been not allowed to do Would You Rathers on the podcast because apparently they're too ridiculous. Apparently you guys liked them, but, you know, I've got to do what I'm told sometimes.
I don't know how TikTok live streams work, but you know, like you can, on other streaming sites, share your screen from like your
yeah, you need to. Nathan actually figured out how to do that the other day. I don't know how.
Do you know the button website? It's like, would you click the button, like you get £1 million, but your whole family dies? Do you press it? It's like that kind of thing.
Oh, okay,
like,
and does it give you different options?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And you just like go through one at a time.
No, that could definitely be fun, and we do need to figure that out, to be fair, but there's so many other things that we need to figure out first. My mind is a chasm at the moment. I don't even know if that's correct, but...
Where is Tilly, actually?
She's watching the show.
Yeah, it's final night of the play that she's in.
But she's not in it, because she's alternating.
Yeah, she's too young to do such an intense, like, full week of shows, so she's like the main character as well, sort of. So there's 2 of them.
Is that just like dead skin?
Don't know.
I mean, gross, but... Sorry everyone, I'm just like playing with my mouse pad.
What's the NH for?
Do you like... I don't know, it's probably just the brand.
Oh, right.
How do you clean a mouse pad?
With a
washing machine?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't want to put it in the washing machine. That would probably ruin it.
Yeah, I know.
Probably white.
Max, would you rather have toes for toes as fingers or fingers for toes?
Good start.
They worded it weirdly. I was reading a comment.
Toes for fingers or fingers for toes? Toes for fingers.
Wait, so but then if I have fingers for toes, then
you're gonna
my
have
hands are still hands.
long ass feet.
Oh no, I'd rather have fingers for toes.
Then none of your shoes would fit anymore. You'd have to get all new shoes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
At least have like 3.
Yeah, I do agree.
I'm not gonna lie, mate.
I agree with you. I'm not getting toes. I'm not getting toes for
the remote is down there on the sofa. Let me just switch channel real quick with my hands on my feet.
Yeah.
That's so practical.
Fingers for toes is the move.
Punch someone with your foot.
Yeah.
That's like taking a kick to the next level. It's a fist.
Imagine kicking a ball. That would be really weird.
You're just punching a ball with your foot. It'd probably be quite powerful if you like figured out how to do it.
It would hurt a lot though. Because like fingers have a lot
your
more...
ankle joint.
Yeah, you can still use the side of your foot, to be fair.
Yeah,
you just have fingers hanging off. They'd probably just wobble.
But if you're gonna like shoot, like put your laces through it, then
yeah, you could just do that and then
yeah.
with your legs. You have shoes on as well, probably. Wow,
what a day. I am getting quite tired though. So before we go, a couple of things to say that I pretty much always say. If you did want to send anything to PO Box, it's in our bio. Go have a look. We also have merch. I'm wearing it currently. It's definitely my favourite merch we've ever done. We do have new merch coming, which might have been revealed in that podcast episode or the next one. I can't remember which one. So yeah, merch. Got joggers. Look at them. You can't really see them. I'll stand up. Look at that. No, I've only seen mock-ups of the podcast merch so far. I've not actually seen the actual stuff because I think they're still being printed.
I forgot to mention it, but did you notice that Tilly was wearing your merch on stage yesterday?
Yeah, the old stuff. So yeah, there's merch on our store, maxandharveyofficial.com.
I think it's just .com.
maxandharvey.com. If you type in Max and Harvey, it'll probably come up on the internet. And make sure you follow us if you're not already. We really do appreciate it. We're about to be upping our content, hopefully by quite a bit. What is in my throat? And yeah, lots of exciting stuff coming up.
Corey from earlier.
It's not the Corey. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. Go watch the podcast. There's a new podcast episode out tonight. It's a really good one. And do you know what? Someone just said give me free merch. No, but we might do a merch giveaway. Maybe in like one of the podcast episodes, just as like a commenting competition. So thank you for that idea. Appreciate that. Yes. Start
one of those Simon things that they used to do where they give a discount code every.
Screw the discount code. We'll just give one away for free. That's more fun. Bit more gambling involved there.
Yes.
You never know.
I've not been Super 6.
But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. We shall see you soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe never.
I don't know.
This guy will be back in a year.
Yeah.
Right, thanks everyone. In a bit.
Bye
bye.